$250,000 to $1 million a pop. Look.
So I've been casually working on this 6ix9ine video, right? And I got to a part of the video where he challenges Meek Mill to the boxing match and he's got the cars in the background and he's flexing the watches.
Look at my lineups, huh? Look at these watches, huh? This $250,000 to $1 million a pop.
And initially I was just gonna have it as a little segue, but low-key I feel like this is a standout enough topic to have as its own video. Can we please have a discussion about how awful some of these financial purchases are that artists be making for the sole sake of flexing? I'm sure this is an expensive watch. I believe you. Oh man, look at you.
You got your money.
And maybe it's the broke hater in me that's saying this, but does this not look like one of the ones that you would find at the bottom of a Lucky Charms box back in the day? These are some pretty specific colorways, you know? What possible scenario could I wear this watch besides something like this? I can't wear this when I'm out on a fancy date. I can't wear this when I'm at work. I can't wear this in the middle of a vicious case of the beats. This don't look childish as fuck. I need a
I need a man's watch.
I'm the little boy.
Not to mention, this feels like a pretty childish ass purchase in general if you ask me. Is this a depreciating asset? You may have high value male money, but this is a pretty low value financial decision. Kevin Samuels would not approve. This shit looks like an accessory you would wear with some of this goddamn merch! Merch! You're telling me we got laptop stickers now? Come on now. You know that's pretty tough. You think Jeff Bezos is buying this watch? What about Mark Zuckerberg's Wrangler wearing autographs signed by Brett Favre Fat Daddy Jeans having ass? I don't think so. That man is wearing a Hanes plain gray tee and some Dateline NBC To Catch a Predator New Balances. There is not enough money in the world to give that man drip. Get used to it, people, because that outfit right there is the pinnacle of wealth.
It's not about what I have on my feet, it's about what I have inside my head. No matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I have on, it's about my information, the knowledgeable things in life.
You're not gonna find that on StockX with your broke mentality for generations to come having ass. I don't know. I feel like 250K to $1 million can go to a lot better places. You know, I'm not trying to pocket watch or dictate what a grown man should do with his own purchases. If you got it like that and this is something that you truly value, then by all means go crazy like you woke up Chris Breezy. But how many horror stories have we heard from entertainers and athletes who go dead broke from a series of ill-advised financial decisions like these? TPain is actually one of the best documented examples for this. TPain went from having $40 million at one point, blew it all on multiple houses for other people, bad real estate, 20 plus cars, expensive jewelry, till he was so scraping the pot broke that he had to borrow money to buy him and his kids Burger King. Can you imagine being that down horrendous that you willingly eat Burger King? TPain back in the day bought a $400,000 big ass chain and years down the line was left in big ass pain because he was down $400,000 when he really needed it. Labeling that the quote unquote dumbest shit I ever did in my life. Think about that, people. $40 million to zero, or probably less, to be honest. That is insane, but also very much possible, as seen here. When I look at somebody like 6ix9ine flexing 9 cars that he supposedly owns, why do you need 9 cars? I can understand like 3 or 4, but it gets to a point where you almost have to ask yourself, who are you doing this for?
These all my cars. And for y'all little that be getting Lambo trucks, for every rapper that get a Lambo truck, it's because they can't afford this. This the event to do.
Is this really for you? In my earliest years of struggling in college, I used to see all these people coming up and claiming to be the biggest flexer because that was the name of the game 2017, 2018, even a little bit of 2019. And that used to really motivate me that maybe one day I too will be the biggest flexer in the game. I could not wait to rub these riches in the faces of all you peons. But at this age and stage in my life, I'm kind of glad that everything didn't work out the way that I would have wanted it to. In the sense that I probably would have fucked it up. Because truthfully, I was probably too young, dumb, and immature for it. At least that's what I told myself.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
But the moral of this video, people, if you run into some money, take care of that shit. Because you never know what could happen. And it's better to be safe than sorry. Have your cake and eat it too, but make sure your fat ass is having that cake within your limits.
Alright, maybe I'll have one. About the whip, my doors are suicide. Send him to Japan, he's gonna leave suicide.
Lights out, I get a spanking shit. Mads down saying that nigga the jankiest. Call up Cruddy, he paying it. Kangaroo tried to plug in, I'm Australian.
I just got to be free. And I just got